that we're driving through now. 70 literally cuts straight through it. Oh, this is gonna be dicey.
Oh shit.
Fuck that. Hell to the no. I'm not playing chicken with 2 semis. I'll play chicken with 1, not with 2. Oh, nay, nay. At least I know I got good brakes. But anyway, 470 and 70 basically go straight through Wheeling. So this is Elm Grove, the area that we're in right now. Actually, and if you look over your right shoulder, throughout the right window, you'll see trees. But coming down here, if you look down, you'll see a road here soon that's going to shoot up. That's where Cody lives.
Okay.
We're actually going to drive past where Cody lives and where Kyle lives. It's going to open up here in a second. Right up through there, up in that area. Cody lives up there. There's where I went to school. It's a really northern community college. It's a shithole.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
You'll end up like Jessica.
Well, no.
Houses.
No, go there if you want to be, like, if you want to work on the gas lines or in the coal mine, shit like that, because they have tons of classes for that. It's good for that, because they know that's where the money is.
Right.
But they pretty much shut down all their other classes, which really fucked me. And then they just want to take my money and send this home. There's Wheeling Hospital there. It's a hospital, it's not special.
There's people dying in there every day.
It's a problem.
Hey, they have United Rentals here. Watch for ice on bridge. Yeah, this whole rain thing is new to me. It's rain, right?
Am I pronouncing that correctly? Rain?
Rain.
Is it rain? Okay.
Cemetery. But yeah, so you get snow. So you have snow that comes pre-melted.
Yes.
Huh.
There's one of Wheeling's new Ford Interceptors.
Ooh. The all-wheel drive ones?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They like those because they don't crash them nearly as much as they crash the Chargers.
Ah, yeah, the Charger ones...
They crashed 6 of the Chargers. Well, admittedly, some of them weren't their fault. Other people hit them.
Right.
But admittedly, they went through more Chargers by far than they ever did than the original old Crown Vics, which you still run a couple of those too.
I like the Crown Vics.
Yeah, they run some Crown Vics, they run the new Ford Interceptors, and they still run a couple of the Chargers. Personally, I like the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Dodge makes an all-wheel drive Charger. Buy the all-wheel drive Charger.
They might not make a police trim of it though.
But see, that's the problem. Like during the summer, the Chargers are just fine, but in the winter, because of rear-wheel drive only, they go to shit.
Yeah.
Because the officers were never trained on how to drive them properly. This is Triadelphia, but there's a road running through here that's National Road. It's got a long history that I used to know that I don't remember anymore because nobody cares.
Tunnel. Flammables and explosives prohibited.
Yeah, that's what it's not. Most of these sound irrelevant. But that's National Road from Triadelphia. If you head up that way, the bar that I drink at now is up there in Fulton, called Pickles.
Pickles?
Yes. And the tunnel's coming up here right over this next rise. Whee! And there's a billboard of the Pope.
Billboard of the Pope.
We have that.
Derby party.
There's all public housing that they just built recently. It actually used to be kind of, I mean, well, it's still kind of shitty up there a little bit, but it's a lot better than what it used to be by far. Leaps and bounds. Those houses have actually made it kind of nice.
Look at the entrance to this tunnel. This is really cool.
Yeah, about a year ago, a semi-driver fell asleep and clipped the inside left wall of this and detonated his truck and everything that he was carrying, and it burst into flames and all this shit. So they had to redo the front of this. But this is Wheeling Tunnel.
Where's a Ferrari? Is there a Ferrari back there?
No, but
No.
you say that, but there is a Ford GT500 that lives on the island, which if you keep going that way is the island. He's over there in Ohio.
Oh God,
on the
a lane change coming right out of the tunnel. Wow.
This is an exit, so you just come off here. It's only one direction.
Ooh, look at that bridge.
Yeah.
Nice bridge.
It has a name. I don't know what it's called. For a while before they built the Brooklyn Bridge, Wheeling had the longest suspension bridge in the United States. With our suspension bridge, it's down the street. This is Wheeling.
Look at this. Look at all these buildings. These are really cool.
Yeah, this is the old. This is they call the Victorian district because of all these old Victorian buildings that they've all redone. Some of them are businesses and offices and shit like that, but a lot of them are houses.
Look, that's a pine tree. It grows in cars.
Yes.
Those are some cool windows, hexagonal windows.
That used to be like a firehouse restaurant, but it never did well.
Barbershop.
Yeah, now we're getting into
The newer stuff.
no. Now we're getting into the older stuff.
The older stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, not older in terms of the buildings, but like the little more run down of an area. North and East Wheeling are kind of
Hey, that guy just handed a guy a roll of $100 bills and he handed him something else.
yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Here's more houses that they built. These are actually nice houses. I'm
Those
not gonna
are new.
lie. Yeah, they're brand new.
Look at these old, cool brick, all hand-done brick and stuff like that.
Yeah, lately a lot of these old buildings that have kind of come dilapidated, they've been tearing down. That's been the whole idea, is that they want to tear down these old dilapidated buildings that people aren't using anymore to try to get people to come in and buy new buildings. That was the original idea, was to bring businesses back into Wheeling, because back in like the 60s and the 70s, if you wanted to go shopping, there wasn't any malls, so if you wanted to go to the store, the department store, or something like that, you came to Wheeling. Like, it was like, think like a smaller version of Manhattan. People were walking up and down the street, shit like that. This is River Road. This is pretty much what connects Wheeling to Warwood. Actually, in that 427 Mustang that I was telling you about, that old 70s one, sits up, it's going to be on the left-hand side, just past Wheeling Tire Center. Well, past this tire center. Yeah, past this building. See where these cars are sitting? As a dealership in here. It's going to be the very last building with the windows and the showroom.
Oh wow, yeah.
It's in there. It's got there's a Firebird in there too, or a Trans Am, I can't tell. But the original idea is to like renovate Wheeling and bring it back to like bring all the shops into Wheeling and everything like that. But then Cabela's went in up at the Highlands, because originally it was just, you know, there was that exit, there was Cabela's, and that was it. There was nothing else up there. But because Cabela's was such a big tourist destination and hotspot, they started, like, surprisingly, when I started working at Cabela's, I found out Cabela's is really big into real estate. So all that land up there, Cabela's owns.
Huh. Oh,
All
yeah,
those
yeah.
businesses are. And the businesses either lease the land out to Cabela's, so they periodically pay them, or they bought the land from Cabela's. So Cabela's made a shit ton of money up there, because one of their 3 distribution centers sits up there, and it's one of the biggest buildings in West Virginia. It is the biggest building in West Virginia in terms of square footage. And if you believe the rumors, they have like these climate systems in the building because it's so big that it can actually have like clouds and shit go inside the building. Which I don't know if that's true or not.
I think Costco and Walmart have that same problem. They actually have to control the humidity and stuff like that.
This is Warwood. That's Warwood's foundry, which actually surprisingly still runs. It catches on fire about once a week.
About once a week, you said?
Yeah. Literally, it does catch on fire. I mean, like, they always put it out themselves, but periodically you'll see something in there on fire.
Huh. So what do they do here? Like, metals and stuff?
They melt steel down and do something with it. To be honest with you, I've never seen anything come out. I just see people come in and out. I know it still operates,
Yeah.
And I know they have big foundries in there that melt steel, but I don't know what the hell they do with it. This just they all just put in. All this McDonald's here, that's brand new. That's only been here for about a year. This whole area. But when the Highlands picked up and all the businesses went to the Highlands, it killed the idea to bring all the businesses into Wheeling. So now Wheeling is stuck with a bunch of empty lots and dilapidated buildings that nobody wants anything to do with. This house right here that's yellow, that's where Kyle lives.
Oh, cool.
Or no, I'm sorry, the one next to the yellow house.
Right next to
I
you.
can't remember which one's which. But he lives right there.
These are some really steep driveways into garages and stuff. Spare tires loose.
You should see my, you should see the driveway that goes up to my dad's house. It's probably about a 20-degree grade.